Okay, people. What's good? Jakrel here. I am the mayor of IWAT City. If you know, you know. And if you know me or this channel, you know that I am one of the most modded City Skylines 1 player ever. My city was pimped out for real, okay? But recently, this is the City Skylines 2 era, okay? So I've spent 1 or 2 months just playing City Skylines 2 vanilla and enjoying it. And yeah, it's just vanilla. For some reason, I just haven't installed mods yet at all. So yeah, in this video, I'm gonna just explain to you why I'm not playing this game modded yet. Number 1, I have no idea how to install mods, okay? It sounds a bit too technical right now, and I did not graduate from Oxford or Harvard, so I'm a bit lost. Like, you have to visit a website with gray backgrounds and shit. You have to install this or that, and it's not from the developer. And yeah, it's a bit too much for me, for a himbo like me. It used to be you could just click a button on Steam Workshop, and now I don't know. It's the wilderness, and your game might break once they lay out the actual modding platform, which they haven't done yet. So yeah, I'm a bit scared. Number 2, the vanilla graphics actually look good. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of me in modding City Skylines 1 was just me tweaking the graphics, to be honest. But right now with City Skylines 2, I'm kinda satisfied with the graphics as it is. They kinda nailed the graphics this time. The sky looks good, the lighting looks good enough, the building assets, not the building on hilly terrain assets though, but even the ocean, stuff like that, everything kind of looks good, but not too good, you see, because it seems to strike a good balance between looking good and this being a simulation, right? So you can't really crank up the graphics too much. It's not like a GTA where the map is handmade, right? This city could grow up to be 1 million population, so you can't just simply put new gen graphics, right? It's satisfactory, okay? Also, I am playing at 20 FPS with this vanilla graphics, so if I ever mod the graphics, I would probably have to play at 2 FPS. So yeah, that's that. Number 3. Move It does not exist yet. I'm talking about Move It, the mod, the best mod in City Skylines, okay? Most of the frustration I have with this game stems from not being able to use Move It. Have you ever tried setting up a waterway for your ships and you have to keep deleting and rebuilding bridges, and even after you've done, the ships still do weird shit? Yeah. Have you ever built a flyover and afterwards realized it was too high and it will be a hassle to rebuild everything, and now you're paranoid of getting dissed on Reddit for having an unrealistic height for your flyovers? So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Once Move It exists, I'm down like Bobby Brown. Number 4, the Sims, the people in your city, they kind of look good. They look good. Back in CS1, if you mod and change the Sims, it makes a big difference because the vanilla Sims were ugly as hell, bro. But the Sims in CS2, I don't think needs any changing. And they kind of look multiracial too. I don't see a lot of Asians, but I don't know, they look kind of vague race, right? And you know what? You know what's interesting? They change clothing according to seasons. I see jackets in winter and all that. I mean, fine, they don't carry umbrellas when it's raining. And by the way, why does it always rain in the middle of the most sunny day of the year? But yeah, they do look good. The people look good. And I like it when they run on the crosswalk because lights turn red and they're just rushing. I like that. I like the change in the animation when they're running and all that. I just enjoy the overall vibe of the people, or the Sims with a C, in this city. Of course, maybe they could add cats to the mixture, but overall the Sims look good and never do any weird thing ever at all. Number 5, I like the buildings and the vehicles, okay? I will pronounce that right. English is not my first language, okay? I mean, they're not the most detailed assets ever, but they're good enough. I don't really have any complaints. They kind of learned from the creator content packs of Cities Skylines 1 and just made optimized but good looking assets. Of course, you can't build on a hill or everything turns to shit, and of course every single motorcycle ever is a lowrider because the makers of this game probably live in Europe and don't know what a motorcycle looks like. But yeah, despite all that, all the building and vehicle assets, they look good enough. Satisfactory. I don't feel a strong desire to change them. Number 6, I kind of like zoning. Zoning, right? I mean, playing modded back in Cities Skylines 1, I just used to plop buildings one by one, which means it would generally take me a year to finish a whole block. But playing the zoning in Cities Skylines 2 kind of worked. The city kind of looks good when you just let it build organically, right? So yeah. Number 7, I mean, playing modded Cities Skylines, you're kind of used to, Cities Skylines 1, you're used to 5 FPS gaming, right? And it makes sense because you have some of the most detailed assets known to mankind in the game. But this game, even vanilla, feels almost as sluggish as modded. Because CS1 vanilla was smooth as hell. I mean, it kind of looked like shit, but it was smooth and it was inclusive. Even I played on a laptop vanilla, it's smooth. So there's a big difference there. So I kind of shudder to think of the performance when I'm playing modded Cities Skylines 2. We might be talking about 2 FPS gaming, right? Or 1 FPS gaming. Yeah, and I don't have a RTX 4090. Even RTX 4090 owners are complaining. So yeah. Number 8, and this is gonna be the last one. There's a potential that I see for a more streamlined form of modding that I can see in Cities Skylines 2. Okay, hear me out. The theme, I hope I'm pronouncing this right. The theme system. Once you pick a theme, it means everything, the roads, the curbs, the traffic lights, the buildings, everything changes, right? According to the theme. So that means we might get an Asian theme soon, right? Anyway, I'm just hoping once they set up an official modding platform, there's gonna be they're gonna allow the modders to change everything about your city at once, right? Let's say you put an Asian theme and the traffic light changes, the road markings, even the curb. I hope that's gonna be a thing, and I'm waiting for that before I start to play modded, okay? So yeah, that's that. I wanna know what you people think. Are you still playing vanilla, or have you moved on to modded gaming, or if you just stopped playing this game completely? Some people have. I'm still playing it, enjoying it. And by the way, I've been recording a lot of third-person drives, which I enjoy, exploring the city that way. Please check them out. But anyway, talk to me. What do you think? Talk to me, okay? Okay, thanks for watching. Peace.
Do